We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Baltimore Orioles. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Beckham is up with it, and Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away. Here's Jed Lowry now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Jake Lamb standing in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Beckham into shallow center. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Changeup called strike one.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Mark Trumbo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in, Manny Machado. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Machado now on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Digging in now, Adam Jones. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A 1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Striding in, David Peralta. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Edwin Encarnacion now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbull is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And he lays off for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, and it's strike 3. Here's Chris Davis now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hazelbaker's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather first pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is there, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run.
Wellington.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. Hazelbaker is going to have room out there as he puts. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. 1-2, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jones is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Joey Rickard. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Designated hitter, Joey.
And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward right center. Peralta moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Center fielder number
Striding
11.
in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He pulls this one into right. Peralta is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Bradley is there, and they breathe. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
J.D. Martinez.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The right fielder, number
Ready
6.
for another chance? David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Edwin Encarnacion got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting, the center fielder, Jackie.
This is lifted
Bradley
out to left.
Jr.
Jones is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading up
one.
the 4th inning, third baseman.
Pops this one up
Manny
just beyond the infield on the right side.
Machado.
Castro ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Into the
left
box,
fielder, number
Adam
10,
Jones. He's 0 for 1 after
Jones.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit to third. Lamb gloves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
First
Stepping
baseman,
in,
number
Chris
19.
Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fast.
A swing and a miss. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at-bat
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1 in the
Diamondbacks.
ball game.
Second baseman.
Into the
Starlin
windup and the
Castro.
pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. This one's down to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now
Digging
batting,
in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's
Swihart.
0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Left fielder,
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
the batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry
Shortstop,
now. He's 1 for
Jed
2 in the
Lowry.
ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, and he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Lamb.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And there's ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Line hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Digging in, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for
Leading
him
off
here
for
in
the
this one.
Orioles, the shortstop. Tim
Into the
Beckham.
windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hard ground ball to third, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The batter.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Peralta, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another shot now, Ender Inciarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. First pitch of the at-bat. Manny Machado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Ready once again, Adam Jones. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Lamb will put this one away. And digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Martinez.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman
Edwin Encarnacion now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ubaldo Jimenez.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 31, Ubaldo.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. And nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And another foul ball. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Francisco Valencia takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 0, Francisco Valencia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Schoop dives. What a stop. It's there. He got him. Digging in and looking for more. Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Blake Swihart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
First baseman, Chris.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Schoop. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And that misses 2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he is in there. Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The batter,
Joey Rickard stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Here's Ender Inciarte. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Ready for another chance. Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead it off here as we begin. Chris Owings is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now a swing and a fly ball. Trumbo is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now in the box, Jed Lowry, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Hit hard to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Standing in, Mark Trumbo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Mark.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
And he will make the play. Out there, and there are
left fielder Adam
into the windup and the pitch, and that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning, didn't look good, but now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
He's around first, heading for 2, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
With 2 outs and the base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third. The possible go-ahead. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Brad Brock.
Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
David Peralta.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now time is called, and we'll have a go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Andres Hernandez.
On the ground to the right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. As a look now to pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo ranging back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Here's Starlin Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up. Weak roller right side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing and a liner. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is skied into short left center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is digging in. Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Peralta. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Jonathan Schoaf now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Throw gets him, 2 down. That'll bring in Joey Rickard as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Seth Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Craig Gentry will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 1-0 count. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. For Gentry, that's stolen base number 2 on the year. Outside, 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Mark Trumbo would be next. The slider freezes him at the plate. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Ready with another 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The batter, number
Digging
8,
in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Owings heads for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Into the box now, Jake Lamb. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Darren O'Day will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay, and he's safe. Stepping in, Andres Hernandez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. David Peralta is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Driven nicely into the gap. Peralta is on his way home. And a relay home. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of it.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. And on one pitch, he's retired. So striding in, Manny Machado. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In the air now out to left field. Owings waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Jones. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Edwin Encarnacion. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Leading off for the
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jeremy Hazelbaker goes down for the first out of the game. Jed Lowry is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones, and he makes the catch for the second out. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And a ball, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning.
And he will get there to make the running. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Sends that one out of first, strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Mark Trumbo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. He's running towards second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's on the move again from first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hazelbaker. Treat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Manny Machado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Machado awaits the 2-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Swihart corrals it, but no chance to recover. Machado is on at first after the strikeout. Into the box, Adam Jones. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. But he will close fast. Settling in now, David Peralta. It's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Edwin Encarnacion now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado ranges to his left. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That hits the outside corner. 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit. The first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Skied into straightaway right. And Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate. Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swing and a little blooper to center. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Here's the Wellington Castillo. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peralta is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he lays off there. 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Peralta's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Blake Swihart, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beckham into shallow left, one down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lowry.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Hazelbaker, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ender Inciarte is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1-2. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Castro. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends. Riding in once again, Jake Lamb. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. J.D. Martinez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and that misses, ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Lying toward gap deep in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Scope is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air to center field.
10.
Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now.
19.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Peralta is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. A base hit in his first trip. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder Jackie
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Jr.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Starlin
The batter,
Castro.
number 14.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Starlin Castro.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Ground ball left side. Gets dirty and gloves it to first. Not in time. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away.
Swihart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1 count. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Just missed inside. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Now here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Peralta is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Bradley. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joey Rickard.
First pitch on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set. Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Back up the middle. Beckham ranging up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Grounded up the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far in the way he pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
That misses. 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
On to Encarnacion at first. Digging in to try it again. Jackie Bradley Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo. Still ranging back. Into the flag court and gone. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back at the track. He makes the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. Lamb has it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. too low, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Peralta is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hazelbaker's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Jed Lowry. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jed Lowry.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jones is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Zach Britton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, that grounder got him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. David Peralta is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that's in there, base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch out. He pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this. Well, that was unexpected. You look right.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he takes strike. Three called on the catcher. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Wellington Castillo is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Scorched to 3rd. Lamb is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Rickard.
This one's down to 3rd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Center fielder.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Jr.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batter number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He comes into this and gives money to us. We'll get a chance with a runner in scoring position here. It's a pinch hit now with one away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Chris Owings.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 16, Chris Owings.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ender in. He'll lead things off here in this one.
Center fielder, Ender.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Popped up, calling for it. Lamb, one out. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Andrew Chafin. On here looking to get. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
Andrew Chafin.
This is foul right side. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and the Orioles have tied it up. We're even at one apiece. Stepping in, Adam Jones. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Here's Chris Davis now. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the Orioles are going to walk off winners. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. To his left, Beckham in time to first, and there are two away. Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Line to the right side, and Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Line drive to center field, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and it's gone. Here's Manny Machado now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Peralta is there, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fifth.
Here's Chris Davis now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Grounded back up the middle. Lowry's got it. Here's Castro for one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
J.D.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number one. Digging in, David Peralta, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Swing and a little tapper. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Edwin Encarnacion now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Here's Melky Cabrera. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Tim Beckham. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7th.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Into the box now, Joey Rickard. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a glove flip for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
Now batting,
Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Trumbo, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That's old school baseball right there, boy. Woo! Last at bat, he hits a home run off him. This time, take the plate back. First pitch, and knock him off the plate. That's old school. That's my plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's a ball headed for left center, and that'll get over the head of Lowry at short. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Bradley Jr.
And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. The runner scores from second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Smoke toward third, taken in by Machado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Chris Davis now.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Stepping up now. Tim Beckham.
Shortstop, Tim Beckham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up the throw. That's inside. 2-0. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. The 2-1 home to Beckham. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is there to put it away for out number 1. So striding forward now, Jonathan Scope. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Peralta is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit. That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Left fielder. Melky
Ready with the
Cabrera.
first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Liner towards second, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Jackie Bradley.
A little
Jr.
tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bradley waits on the 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jed Lowry.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the coming to the plate now, Joey Rickard looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
Number 23.
Grounded. Oh, it's off the third base bag, and this will kick off the third base bag, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Here's Ender Inciarte, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a liner. There's one. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. Peralta is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
13,
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. soft liner towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Inciarte is on his way home. The run scores from second. Now a 6-3 game. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jake Lamb.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
Out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, David Peralta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Outside, 3-0 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Scope is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out, and Adam Warren is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Castro ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Encarnacion near the first base bag. 2 down. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Joey Rickard.
Pedro Alvarez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that slider's almost in the dirt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1 from the stretch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And now a swing by Alvarez and a ground ball out to short. He'll send it on to Castro. Digging in once again, Melky Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And that one stayed too low apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jones is under it. He's got it one away. Here's Starlin Castro.
14.
2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Starlin Castro.
Chopped weakly to the left. Machado has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the
Now
out.
batting, catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher
Swihart.
Blake Swihart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
The batter, center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jackie Bradley.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte.
for the Orioles,
He'll have the opportunity to
center
kick things
fielder,
off as we begin
Ender
the home 6th.
Inciarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's
The
Mark
batter,
Trumbo now.
right
He homered
fielder,
earlier and is 2 for
Mark
3 to this point.
Trumbo.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Here's Manny Machado now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Ready once again, Adam Jones. So far 2 for 3 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
First baseman,
Here's Chris Davis now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Here's Jed Lowry. Now
for Arizona, shortstop Jed Lowry.
first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's safe. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. Second and third here, one man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Beckham.
Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more. Jonathan Schoop. He's 2 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Castillo.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 56, Darren O'Day.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play. And the in now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Brian Flynn.
Pedro Alvarez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 33, Brian.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Into the box. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Greg Gentry will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 14.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trumbo. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Peralta's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 13.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Bouncer down the line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Machado now on 0-1. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. This ball will be chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Francisco Valencia. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the
Diamondbacks, number 61, Andres Hernandez.
Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 8.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Jones is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB.
Leading off with the Mets, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Fielder, number 11.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Nope. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick going back. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner ranging back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Batting second.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier takes it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Hot shot on the ground is short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Ryan Braun.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Settling in now, Yangervis Solarte. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Bregman going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch is a curveball that backs him off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez, and it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Conforto going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And he misses. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3-1. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And he is in there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. As a look, now the pitch. Jose Altuve will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Base is loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to...
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Jake Lamb standing in now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. Here's Starlin Castro. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Liner toward right center, and Castro's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Brian McCann. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Eddie Chavez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Reddick will get there, and he puts it away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. At third, here's Frazier. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Grounded to short. Right to him. To Cabrera for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Now batting, Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Line towards center field. Altuve is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Make it 9-0. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa trying to keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Left fielder number 8. Ryan
He's ready.
Braun.
Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Altuve for one. Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
Now batting. Designated
Digging
hitter.
in to try it again. Yohanrvis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's a ball he just missed. Breaking ball right in his wheelhouse, Matt.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another shot now. Jake Lamb. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit sharply toward the right side. Conforto is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman. Asdrubal
lifted the other way to left center. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now
at the plate,
number 11,
Brett Gardner.
Center fielder Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is going to have room out there as he... Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Left fielder.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Conforto makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Lamb is there for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Down the first baseline. Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Ready for another shot now as Dribble Cabrera, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he takes ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Third baseman, Todd.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Castro's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Braun going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Eric Goodell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and he's safe. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And another foul ball. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Left fielder, number 2, Alex.
Rip toward the gap in right. And the second run will score as well. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hansel Robles gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto racing back. And what a play. A beautiful jumping. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ripped down the first base line. Lamb is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the third out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Reddick. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
That misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Carlos Correa. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Left side. Frazier is there to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Miguel Cabrera.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and can you believe it? So striding in, Jake Lamb. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Here's Starlin Castro. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bregman giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding into the box, Todd Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bregman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros, thank you for attending.